Disclaimer: the series in this list are ranked according to how much mental pain and physical discomfort I had thanks to watching them. In this video, I'll be way more offensive than I usually am, so don't be too surprised or freaked out. Also, don't be butthurt. Everything I say is my own personal opinion and doesn't have anything to do with if you like that specific series or not, as that's entirely irrelevant to me.
Hey guys, this is Shiro, and today we're gonna talk about a topic that you normally don't really want to talk about. It's the worst 5 anime ever, or my worst 5 anime ever. The anime I hate the most and are my least favorites. For this video, I'm not gonna be nice at all. Seriously, I'm gonna just ignore that nice facade I normally put on to just survive criticism. Well, and I'm gonna tell you about the worst pieces of crap and nuclear waste that are out there that you should not under any circumstances watch. Even if you like one of these anime, then just know that you should kill yourself. And let's just start with number 5. Okay, the least worst of them. On number 5 we have Air Gear. And you might be a little bit perplexed if you've read the manga and haven't watched the anime, because the manga is a masterpiece. It's really good and enjoyable. While it, after watching and after reading a lot of other manga, may seem a little bit generic, and yeah, it actually really seems generic then, it's still a masterpiece, and when it was released it was one of the best manga there were. At least in my opinion. Everyone can have their opinion, but with the anime you don't really even need an opinion, because it's just the worst adaptation I've ever seen of anything in the entire world. Yeah. Seriously. What they did in the adaptation completely destroyed the manga. It's basically shitting on the manga, putting it in a bucket and calling it an anime, and then pissing on it just to give it a few colors. Okay, to be honest, it doesn't look that bad, but it's everything in there, everything they did is bad. They are still having the same, the same basics, but they're just fucking up everything else besides the basics. Seriously, this is the one anime on this list I would tell you to read the manga off and then watch it. And that's the only one I'm gonna tell you to watch, because everything else would probably be against human rights. So, for number 4 we have something that actually had a really good original series. Hida no Aria AA. Hida no Aria. The normal series was really good. Hida no Aria AA is horrible. And while I'm gonna tell you about this, I'm gonna tell you a secret. I actually recorded this video before and forgot to press the record button, so now I'm actually feeling sick for what's gonna come. So I'm like, in the next few places, I'm just gonna warn you, I'm still feeling pretty sick. I might just leave this recording sometime because I have to throw up or something. But okay, Hida no Aria AA has the worst fingernails in anime history. And I hate fingernails and nail polish so fucking much, you cannot imagine that. But for most anime, I suffer through it. For that one, it was the worst. Seriously. Look at it and tell me these are not the worst fingernails you've ever seen in anime. And if you're telling me that, then just go get your head checked, seriously. But that's not my problem with the series actually, even though it's one of my problems with the series. Anyway, that's not what makes the series so bad. What makes the series so bad is that everything in there, the entire story, the characters, the personalities, their reactions, and everything between the characters, the relationships between the characters, the situations they're in, are fucking ridiculously stupid and horrible. Seriously, whoever made this has no idea of how to make anything at all. I have no respect for the creators of this series, and I don't really care if they watch this, because they should be ashamed of themselves for making this piece of crap. Do not watch this, horrible piece of crap, what else can I call it? Nuclear waste, industrial waste, abomination, let's just call it an abomination. Now, rank 3 is actually what other people put on rank 1 of the worst anime list. Yes, it's actually getting worse than what you normally see. It's Mars of Destruction. And yeah, I think you've heard about it by now. Mars of Destruction I don't even know if I want to say anything to that. It's just bad in everything it does. I'm just gonna leave you a picture here, and if that doesn't convince you, then you're weird. Actually, you are not weird. You are just sick mentally. You should get help, but there's probably no help for you, so you should probably kill yourself or something. Don't... Yeah, that's obviously a joke. I'm not gonna tell you to kill yourself when you actually mean it, or am I? Well, after that, let's actually talk about an anime some more. For Massive Destruction was pretty obvious why it was that bad, but with rank 2, I'm probably gonna have to tell you about it. And that is an anime that's currently airing, and by the time you watch it, it's probably finished. And I normally don't put any anime on there that I haven't personally finished yet. But I couldn't finish it yet because it's still airing and it's already that bad. It's Ace Attorney, or Phoenix Wright, or Gyakuen Saiban, whatever you want to call it. Seriously. Before you kill me, I had never in my life, before watching this anime, had anything to do with Ace Attorney or the Ace Attorney games. I only heard they were pretty enjoyable. And I'm a guy who actually really enjoys mystery, murder mystery, trials, justice systems. I actually really enjoy that. Lots of good shows with that. So I actually thought might be good, or it might just turn out generic or just remotely bad. I had all of these options in my mind, and then I watched the first episode, and I thought it was the worst piece of shit I've ever seen, except for rank 1. Then people told me, that's just a trial case, it's gonna get better. But let me tell you one thing, if you watched episode 1 and hope it's getting better after that, it's getting worse. It's really getting worse. Everything in there is horrible. The soundtrack, the character design, everything. The story is a piece of crap. The opening is shit. The ending is cute but shit. Like seriously, I normally don't say something is cute but it's shit. I never say that, but it's the case for this ending. Every single character in there is stupid and horrible, and even the mysteries in there, all of them that I have seen so far, are laughable and easy as fuck. While for some people they may be complicated, even if they were complicated and you had to think about it, the way they pull these off is still horrible and bad. While people have told me that the characters are not that bad and their reactions are completely different in the games, that only speaks good for the games, because the games are actually good. But the characters and their reactions in the anime are so bad, I actually wanted to partly kill myself while watching it. And I am actually serious about this. I'm one of these depressed people who would actually do that. But yeah, as I never drop a show, I will have to watch this. And let me tell you something. If you enjoy this show, you are in my eyes not a human being. This show is in everything it is so bad that you cannot describe it with words. There's only one show that swears, and for that I'm actually gonna invent a new word, because you know it's that bad. So yeah, if you enjoy the Ace Attorney anime, just go. Get out. Wait, was it a copyright infringement on Einstein? Yeah, just anyway, get the fuck out. Now, for rank 1, it's something that most people also put on their list. Most people call the worst anime. And no, it's not Boku no Pico, because Boku no Pico is actually just a little bit disgusting, because, you know, it's not something I would enjoy. But it's not that bad. Actually, at what it is trying to do, it's actually doing pretty well. If you think about it honestly. But rank 1 can't even say that about itself. It has a good manga. It's Pupa. Yes, I am not a person who can watch horror or read horror. I'm dying when doing that. But even I can appreciate good horror, even if it's killing me. And Pupa's anime is definitely not one of them. Pupa's anime just rips out pieces of the story from the manga and even other stuff, just randomly puts it together in an order that doesn't really make sense, doesn't connect them, and it's disgusting as fuck. Seriously. That's actually the reason why, while recording this video, I'm always I've always had the feeling I just wanted to throw up because I'm remembering all of that stuff. Yes, you may say I have a weak stomach because, you know, I actually don't really have that. Because, you know, for some reason, watching Pupa and the cannibalism in there is not as bad as watching actual cannibalism in real life. Just don't ask me why, the internet is a weird place, but yes, in my eyes it is not as bad as that. Pupa is horrible. Everything in there. For one funny thing though that I should probably mention is all anime I've ever seen never had bad voice acting. Like seriously, all voice acting I've seen was at worst generic or not good, but it was never bad. Actually, in most cases it was really good voice acting, even if the series is shit. But Pupa, how would you describe this show? You can call it industrial waste because the anime industry produced this piece of shit. You can call it nuclear waste. It's not, but it's actually nuclear waste is pretty harmless compared to it. But I honestly didn't know the word to describe how bad Pupa is before. So I just thought, why not make Pupa this word? Pupa being the absolute worst there is. So if you ever see a movie that you think is the worst there is, then just tell your people or your friends about it like that. Yesterday I watched a movie and it was so Pupa. Yes, that sounds absolutely stupid, and now after I said it, especially for the second time, it really sounds ridiculous. Maybe I should cut that out. But anyway, I really want to throw up. And I shouldn't. And let me tell you something. I am aware that there are more disgusting things out there than Pupa, and worse things. Actually, there's just one thing that's more disgusting, but not worse, that I know of. It's mai-chans daily life. As far as I know, there's no anime of it, but I never searched for it. If I ever find it, I'm not gonna watch it, but yeah. I just don't search for it. If you think you might throw up when seeing people ripped apart in front of you in real life, you should not read it. At least for me, anime and manga have way more impact on me than real life. I don't really care what happens in real life, and I actually like gore normally. Yeah. Remembering that is not good for me. Yeah. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, or actually if you, I don't know, if you hated these anime as much as I did, leave a thumbs up. Like seriously, I don't know how you can enjoy anything here, because it's actually just pieces of crap. But really, if you agree with me, just, leave a thumbs up. Wait, I said that before. I'm really feeling bad now. Whew. Why is it funny that I'm feeling bad? Anyway guys, if you think School Days is bad, you have never seen a bad anime, because School Days is actually pretty good and enjoyable. So if you want to see more of my videos, just, subscribe, or just check out any of my other videos. I promise you I'm not talking about disgusting and bad stuff normally. And I'm actually always trying to be nice normally. So yeah, I just think I'm gonna go to the bathroom to throw up now. So see you guys next time. Bye.
Just believe we're far away. We kill the man, it's only one. We gotta choose this all the way. Yeah. Just believe we're far away. We kill the man, it's only one. Can you try to test it?